Yo guys, what's up? It's Cuppa back at it again with another story for you all to listen to. I know what y'all saying. The story's a day late. How could you do this to us? You promised us 5 days of stories, but now we're only getting 4. My response to all that is that I know. This video was supposed to come out earlier, but last night when I had to do some final checks on the footage, I found out that I lost all of it. I had to re-record all of this, and I decided to rewrite the script. I'm sorry, and I'll try to have something out on Saturday to make up for it. Now this story, it's not my story. It's been sent to me by an absolute legend that I've had the good fortune to be friends with for about 6 months now. So kick back, relax, and let's get started. Now this story begins like all good Karen stories in a shop. More specifically, a sandwich shop. If you want to get really specific though, it was an Irish Subway. Yeah, my friend's Irish, but we'll forgive him for now. If any of my viewers are also from Ireland, I'd also like you to know that I'm just kidding and I adore Irish people. Now my friend needed money. So like you do when you need money, he got a job. He started working at Subway as a sandwich artist. Why they called him an artist is beyond me, I'll be honest with y'all. Maybe it's good branding, but I've been to Subway 101 times in the States, and what I get is them slapping the meat together. Please don't take that out of context. I already know it's going to get clipped, and the people in my Discord server are never going to let me forget about it. You should totally join that Discord server, by the way. The link will be at the end and in the description. But yeah, he worked as a sandwich artist and he was working the station, slapping down that meat, doing what you do when this old man pulled up. My friend started to take his order, but he can tell from experience that this guy is not going to be a good customer. Back when I used to work in food services, we tabled customers into 3 types. Type 1 was gold standard, the absolute legends that everyone wanted. Friendly, knew what they wanted, tip decent, you know the type. Type 2 was the normal customer. There's nothing really much to say about those. They were bland as bread, but you needed a bunch to get through the day. Type 3 though, those were the scary ones. They'd yell, they'd pout, and throw a fit if things didn't go their way. This dude had all the markings of Type 3 from the way my friend described him, and what he ended up doing just proved it. The ordering went well for all of 5 seconds. The guy wanted ham and salami, and my friend told him that he had to charge him extra for salami. That clearly irritated the dude, but what's my friend gonna do about it? The company says it's extra for salami, so he needed to charge extra for salami. That's just how it is. The man starts to be a little piss baby, but he accepts that he has to pay for extra meat. Now, in case any of y'all haven't ordered at Subway before, first off, why haven't you been to Subway? It's so good, and if you ever got the chance to go, you have to go. We're not sponsored by Subway for the record. Anyway, first they set up the bread, the meat, the cheese, and then they toss it in the toaster before they put in the veggies and the sauce. That means my bro had a break. Not that he got to stop working, of course, but instead he took someone else's order that was probably a lot nicer than the male Karen. Speaking of which though, we need a new name for that. No cap, it's way too long. I'm gonna use Kyle. I'm halfway sure I've seen it somewhere on the internet. Your boy usually sources, but I can't be bothered to, so I'm just gonna steal it. Anyway, Kyle's sandwich finished up in the toasting machine, and my friend took it out and started putting the vegetables on it. Kyle was being a little piss baby, and instead of saying no to the vegetables that he didn't want, he was being nasty about it, pretty much yelling at him. Finally, when they got to the sauces, disaster struck. See, Type 3s are always looking for a chance to get on your head. They're like that principal who has a thing out for you. Them not having the sauce that Kyle wanted was that chance. He started to get even more livid and physically snarled at my friend when he told them. I'm not kidding y'all, he snarled. Put away your technology, we're back in the Stone Age apparently. Or at least that's what that guy thinks. Don't do that actually, there's still plenty more to this story. Anyway, my friend apologized to him that they didn't have it and offered to get him a different sauce. And then the guy snarled again. 2 for 2 y'all, he must have come straight out of the jungle. My friend wisely decided to move on and started tallying the purchase. He didn't tell me the rest of the guy's order, and I don't think it matters either. If it makes y'all feel better, let's say he got broccoli, cheese soup, and a drink. It's what I would have got anyway. Broccoli and cheese soup from Subway hits like a goddamn freight train. The total came down to 4.19 euros. I don't know if they've got something like a cent in Ireland, but that's what I was told the price was by my friend, so that's what it was. I'm assuming that was a bit more than a normal Subway sandwich would be because of the extra salami. But rather than accepting that he wanted more meat and had to pay for it, Kyle made him go through the order piece by piece to find where each and every euro came from. Only afterwards did he fish out the money for the sandwich and handed it over to my friend. My guy started going through the money and grabbing the change, and he went to hand it back, right? But Kyle decided to be an asshole again. Kyle skirted his hand right back and let all the change scatter on the counter. My friend apologized and started picking the coins up, even though it was all the other guy's fault, and he went to hand them back. But rather than taking them back, Kyle just threw the coins at him, which was absolutely crossing a line. Like up until now, it'd been verbal and relative nastiness, but now he'd been actually assaulted by this old guy. Honestly, it's a bit confusing too. Like, he was salty about not being able to get extra meat for free, and now he decides to throw away more money at my friend? Bro really needed to pick a struggle. Come on now. Luckily, the manager was there for most of it and took my friend's side when it came to it. He didn't get in trouble for it, which was good. I swear though, front side fast food workers have the worst jobs. You gotta cook, you gotta clean, you gotta deal with people all for minimum wage. It's why I quit, and I have nothing but admiration for people who can tolerate working in that industry. Make sure to tip your waiters, folks, but preferably not by launching your coins at them. But yeah, this is a story of how my friend was assaulted by an old Kyle. Like this video if you enjoyed, and make sure to comment your favorite Subway sandwich order down below. If you want to hear more stories, make sure to press the subscription button and the notification bell. Sorry again for the delay, and I hope you all have a nice day. Peace.